Hello, and welcome to the first episode of VRT Sundays, where we cover key topics taught in our LEGO Robotics EV3 classes using the Virtual Robotics Toolkit software. The aim of this video is to provide an insight into the learning objectives that aid the robot in moving accurately on the mission playfield. Today, we'll be covering the 3 basic turns used by the LEGO robot and how they differ in their uses. Before we move on, let us first briefly talk about the move tank block that we'll be using. The move tank block is the most commonly used block to move our LEGO EV3 robots. It allows for control of both the left and the right motors in a single block. There are 3 numbers on the block. The first number on the left controls the left motor power and how fast it moves the left motor. This is on a scale of 0 to 100. The second number controls how fast the right motor moves, while the last number controls the duration of movement. The 3 turns are Arcturn, pivot on one wheel, and pivot on center. Let's take a closer look at each turn. An Arcturn is a situation where both motors are moving, but one motor is moving faster than the other. In this example, motor B is moving at power 80, while motor C is moving at power 50. So motor B is faster than motor C. This results in a right turn and arc turn. So the robot moves forward and turns to the right. The demonstration for this to do in the move tank will be like this, whereby I set 80 for the first digit, which represents motor B, 50 for the second digit, which represents motor C, and the degrees duration. Here you can see an example of an Arcturn in action. Notice how both motors are still moving and the robot takes a very large area to make a turn. So if there is no space, you should not be using an Arcturn. Next, we have a pivot on wheel example, whereby one motor moves and the other motor does not move. In this case, motor B moves forward while motor C does not move. Motor B moves at a power of 50 while motor C is at 0. Now, as a result, the robot turns to the right. This is the demonstration of the move tank block. The first digit is 50 for motor B, second digit is 0 for motor C, and the last digit is the duration of the motor movements. Here you can see a demonstration of pivot on one wheel, where one wheel of the robot is moving while the other motor is not moving. This results in a narrower circle and a tighter turn. For the third and final turn is a pivot on center, whereby one motor goes forward and one motor reverses. In this case, motor B is set to go forward at power 50, while motor C is set to reverse at power negative 50. Therefore, the robot turns on its center. This is the demonstration of the move tank block. First digit, positive 50, second digit, minus 50 for motor C, and the last digit will be the duration of your turn. Notice that for this turn, one wheel is moving backwards and one wheel is moving forward, resulting in a very sharp and tight turn that enables the robot to make turns in very narrow spaces. Looking back at the 3 turns again, we can see that pivot on center is the sharpest turn, followed by pivot on one wheel, and finally arc turn. Now that you have learned the 3 turns, why not try your hands at this playfield mission? This mission is available for free on our website as part of a trial package. Click on the link to find out more. That's all for this episode of VRT Sunday. Stay tuned next episode to find out more about other technical topics like line tracing and gyro sensor. See you next time.